What's going on, people, and welcome to my match recap for yesterday's game. Manchester United 1, Aston Villa 0, in a massive 3 points for us, I've got to admit. I didn't get to watch the game live, so I only saw the highlights. There will be no player ratings because of that. But from what I saw, I was pleasantly surprised. I feel like we kept Villa pretty much at bay for most of the game. Watkins was quiet. I thought Buendia was quiet. Their attacking players, we really, I think, put in a good effort. And I know there's a few moments, like the Douglas Luiz shot that got cleared off the line by Lindelof. By the way, just off the highlights, Lindelof, exceptional yesterday. I've always liked him. I don't think he's always consistent. But like I've said in previous weeks, get rid of Maguire and keep Lindelof if you're going to get rid of one of them two. We know it won't happen because Maguire's captain and it's a joke. But for me, Lindelof would be a perfect backup, but should be playing at times when he plays like he does yesterday, challenging Varane and Martinez, because he was tremendous yesterday. And if it weren't for him, we probably would have drawn or lost that game, just off a few moments. But I do think overall, over the majority of the game, we were the better team and we deserved to win. We stopped Villa's run yesterday in terms of they've scored every game since Emery's took over, despite what the result is. But we stopped that yesterday. We got a clean sheet against them, which I love when we can break up other teams' runs and stuff. It's a good sign. And I think Lindelof was a massive part of that yesterday, so huge credit to him. Wanted to give him his flowers. 1-0 win. Bruno Fernandes, very well taken goal. I think Rashford should have had a couple, though. I thought he was very wasteful. One of them was called offside, but before he knows it's offside, he should score it, or at least get it on target, and he don't. And then another chance I think he should have scored as well, which got saved. But a very, very good result yesterday against a decent side that could challenge for our spot come the end of the season if they keep going on runs like they have done. And Emery has done a fantastic job there. But we dealt with them yesterday, and with stuff not always focused on the pitch, there was protests and things going on, and so it was good to see that we got that result, we got that clean sheet, even with that stuff going on in the background as well. And it leads us into this Brighton game nicely, because we're going to have to be at that sort of performance level again to get a result against Brighton. And it's going to be that rematch of that semi-final FA Cup game against Brighton. They're going to want their revenge, and it's going to be tough. They've got good depth in that team, and I do think it's going to be a challenge for us again against Brighton. But I think we go into that game now in a better position than we were beforehand, not just in terms of points and position in the table, but the mentality side of it. I think it leads us into that Brighton game coming off a win. And I know Brighton come off a magnificent win with a 6-0, but we're not going into it after getting hammered or losing ourselves. So I think that's going to play a huge factor into that game against Brighton on just the mental aspects of it and the mindset side of it. And I feel a bit more confident than I would have if we had lost to Villa, because I predicted us to draw against Villa. So the 3 points was a bonus for me and a very pleasant surprise. So yeah, delighted with the result yesterday, and I think that we did deserve to win over the duration of the game. They troubled us a few times, but Lindelof dealt with it. And captain's performance from him yesterday, for me, easily the best player on the pitch. I thought Bruno was good. I thought Rashford was a bit under par, should have done better. Casemiro obviously hitting the crossbar with a shot. He looked a bit better yesterday. I thought Malacia did a good job coming in. Aaron Wan-Bissaka didn't play and he came in, so I thought he did a reasonably good job. I thought Eriksen looked okay. So overall, pleased with it. And we got Brighton next. There will be a preview from me for that coming soon. Huge credit to the boys and Ten Hag. Great result. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. And I'll see you guys soon.